Hello and welcome to your daily dose of Satoshi's news. Today's date is Sunday, the 7th of September 2025, the year BSV comes alive. Branch your threads, expand your mind with treechat.ai or your post pot on chain. Right, let's see what we've got in today's show. We've got Cointelegraph saying 4 countries that let you buy citizenship or a golden visa with crypto. They've also got some other ones here that kind of like look quite interesting, so we'll just have a look at those. Got this article here by CoinGeek. We've got some posts here from CSW. Looks like there's more BTC on the move. Somebody commented on one of my posts. Really grateful for that. We'll have a quick look at what is going on. A quick look at the figures. Some 365 days of Bitcoin history. And then we'll finish with a Calendar Wheel countdown. Right, let's get into it.
Satoshi, like a cowboy in the West, riding on the blockchain that they call the very best. 1 million strong, and transactions flying free. Just wait for the terror node, you'll surely see.
Alrighty, here we go. So we've got Editor's Choice saying El Salvador celebrates Bitcoin anniversary amid mixed results 4 years on. Bitcoin taps 111,000, who cares? Bitcoin sinks below 50k, who cares? Ripple SEC battle is over, time to challenge Swift, what a load of crap. Blockchain based identity can help HR navigate AI generated applications, give me a break. Bitcoin traders tip Q4 priced, oh who cares? Stablecoin X expands finance to 890 million for Ethan's ENA treasury. Bitcoin network mining difficulty climbs to all new all-time highs. We'll have a look at that. Scams of all scams. Crypto devs scams Trump linked. WLFI stolen his money. Oh, who cares? Honestly. Probably gonna have to go back and find that other article now. There we go. Let's see what's going on here anyway. 4 countries that let you buy citizenship or a golden visa with crypto. Citizenship and residency via crypto are now possible in countries like Vanuatu, El Salvador, Portugal, with investment requirements ranging from $100,000 to $1 million. Vanuatu is one of the fastest countries to offer citizenship with crypto accepted through licensed agents. Dominica and St. Lucia offer Caribbean citizenship in months using crypto converted via trusted agencies. Portugal offers EU residency and a path to citizenship through crypto-linked investment funds. El Salvador offers a direct citizenship through a $1 million Bitcoin or USTD investment with no fee needed. Crypto and globality are a strong mind map pair in 2025. It might not be that much of a surprise then that both citizenship by investment crypto programs and golden visas with crypto are appearing to meet the needs of investors holding BTC. Either ETH and stablecoins, what was once a fiat-only world now includes pathways tailored to those living in crypto-rich lifestyles. Most governments still require fiat contributions to these programs, but a growing number of licenses migration agents now accept crypto, converting it into local currency before submitting it to authorities. A handful of jurisdictions go further, offering opportunities ranging from fast-track second passports to long-term residency for investors. This article explores 4 crypto-friendly countries for citizenship or residency, covering both direct and indirect crypto payment models as of July 2025. Okay, Vanuatu, Dominica, St. Lucia. I mean, when you realise sort of how dystopian things are getting here, you start thinking to yourself, you know, how long is it going to be before they literally shut people in their homes? Do you know what I mean? Absolutely nuts, especially with like, you know, the emergency alert that went off today. But anyway, you know, 4 minutes gone already. Haven't really got too much time to do on that because it's getting late. CoinGeek have said here Bitcoin, a blockchain utility, and how Wall Street is picking up. On this episode of the CoinGeek weekly livestream, veteran trader and entrepreneur Christopher Messina joined Kurt Washington Jr. to share his views on the state of blockchain technology, how it's finally being used the right way, and why he's optimistic about its future. Who is Christopher Messina? Messina has been on the stream before, so he may be familiar to some viewers. He's a veteran commodities trader with deep roots in the mining business. He also worked in fintech back in the day. In addition to exploring and mining for rare earth, he's working hard to ensure everyone understands the benefits of blockchain technology, including how it can create immutable records, more efficient supply chains, and more. He describes himself as having abnormal appetite for risk, although he thinks most altcoins are going to zero. Blockchain is mostly used for nonsense. Wojtek asked Messina for his thoughts on how blockchain technology was mostly used for nonsense. Later in the show, Wojtek described this as a travesty, but Messina is optimistic. Messina agrees that the bulk of it is worth zero, and will find its natural price point soon enough. He warns those who traded altcoins and didn't declare their profits that the Internal Revenue Service will catch up with them, and they'll pay what they owe with interest. Messina's approach to any blockchain project is to look for the business use case. Nowadays, he's helping real companies build tools that are utilized to improve processes and realize efficiency gains. Finally, the adults are entering the room, he says. Better still, since many corporations have been through several attempts to use blockchain, they've seen the pros and cons and gaps, so it's easier to sell them on the scalable blockchain that works. So what does this mean? Does this mean he's a fan of BSV, or did he just come on CoinGeek because they asked him on? All right. I don't really know too much about him, but, you know, he probably seems relatively sensible in the fact that if he realises something is useful, it's valuable. If something is useless, it's worthless. Let's see what CSW is up to. His latest post says that reality does not bend itself to belief, nor does it pause politely to wait for your feelings to catch up. Reality is. It does not negotiate, it does not flatter, and it does not care. To say this is reality is not to chant a mantra or parade an opinion like a gaudy costume. It is to present evidence that withstands examination, that can be dissected, tested, and shown to another mind without dissolving into mist. There are hierarchies to proof, each suited to its domain. Mathematics offers a rare and absolute, and the deductive fortress where once the axioms are set, the conclusions are inexorable. Probabilities offer another kind of proof, no less rigorous but tailored to this uncertainty of the world we inhabit. It does not say this will always be, but rather given the evidence. This is overwhelmingly likely to be. To dismiss one because it is not the other, the mark of a fool who confuses purity with relevance. To show me reality, you do not hand me your belief wrapped in silk and demand my applause. You hand me your deductions, your measurements, your inferences. You show me the constituents of your claim with what has been observed and proven before. You demonstrate that it is not merely a fancy of your imagination, but something that binds to the laws of nature, to the logic of reason, to the mathematics of certainty, or to the calculus of probability. If you cannot do this, then you cannot show me reality. You are selling me a religion, whether clothed in politics, sentiment, or pseudoscience. I am not a customer. Reality is not belief. It is the proof that belief is relevant. All this stuff needs to be written down for the future generations. It's just fantastic. Fantastic stuff. Anyway, the great Marty said here, the cattle will say no, they're just moving them. The Bitcoin panic will be biblical. Crypto exchanges will close for weeks, then blame game begins. Won't be long. So he said, wrecked Fencer just said here, just in, BlackRock is dumping hundreds of millions worth of BTC. Look at this. And look, they're all legacy addresses as well. Wow. Look at this. 33, again, yeah, the 33.27 is all 33.27. Yeah, different legacy addresses. Wow, I mean, look at that. Look at that. Wow. But yeah, who's buying it? Is the question. Is somebody absorbing it or somewhat? Anyway, a half pint music said here, this was cool. He said, whoever is confused with the Bitcoin block size war and confused about Bitcoin forks, go watch Satoshi TV videos on YouTube now. Bitcoin is BSV and CSW is Satoshi. Satoshi put a lot of people onto Bitcoin and the truth behind the Bitcoin community and people who are scamming the people around the world. Satoshi also gave daily updates to the people about Bitcoin community and what's going on with all the news. Also, Satoshi put a lot of people on and a lot of people have accumulated a lot of Bitcoin thanks to his daily updates. Satoshi, you're a fucking man, mate. Thank you very much. Because of you, I know people who listen to your news and videos. Those same people accumulate money to bet 2k BSV. And not just one person, multiple people I know who, since they started listening to your videos and watching your videos, now have over 2,000 plus BSV. And just not one person, multiple people have more 2 to 5,000 BSV that I know personally, even though I was not fortunate enough to get such large amounts of Bitcoin BSV. But people told and showed your videos to that have a bigger bankroll than me, have a lot of BSV. Wow. Definitely over 10,000 BSV in the circle of people that I know personally. Thanks again, mate. Satoshi, you're a legend. And not only you do good for the people around the world, you also made these people who are buying BSV for years now legends. Yeah. Also, because when it all hits the stage, these people who have accumulated over 1,000 BSV will also be legends because of your news and updates. Thank you again, and God bless you, brother man. Oh, cheers, mate. Thank you for the compliment. Much appreciated. But that's huge. If people are getting 2 to 5,000 BSV, I mean, like literally, you could, you know, finance a sovereign nation with that amount of Bitcoin. Amazing. So anyway, I replied here. Pixel272 said, why doesn't anybody just start Bitcoin all over again? Well, I said, answer here, because they can't. Anyone who starts anything has made a security. Study the paradox of the centralized starting point that Satoshi, otherwise also known as C.S. Tominaga, solved. I mean, this is what so many people don't get. If someone has created something, it's a security. End of. This is why Satoshi Nakamoto had to use a pseudonym and keep himself hidden for a long enough period of time for the network to undergo a period of neutral organic growth and commonality added to the starting point. You cannot just simply start this again, because you wouldn't be able. I don't believe that anybody would be able to hide their identity for long enough in the same way that Craig did, because he knew what was required. It's phenomenal. Let's have a 12 minutes gone already. Let's have a quick look at them. Oh, look at this. Coin dance hiding the figures yet again. But anyway, we've got a 274 megabyte block there, 59. There's more megabytes in that one block than there is in the entire column of Greg Coin, B Crash, and Fisher Price Cash. 25,000 times cheaper to transact on Bitcoin than Greg Coin. Oh, but look at that. Whoever is managing the profitability here is back in action. It's 31. Well, you're mining Bitcoin at a 31.6% comparable loss. Look at that spike, though. Let's have a look at the politics in the pie charts, because that's where it is. Others 6.25. B Crash, other miners 15.9. Fisher Price Cash 35. And CoinDance actually reporting a little bit of the mining there. Correctly so. Let's have a look at this. 544,000 transactions over the last 24 hours. That's all right, but look at that. Still in third place. Oh, no, dropped down to fourth. But it's fourth, but it's like ranked in the hundreds in market cap. It is so out of proportion. It is ridiculous. Ridiculous. So anyway, this, the 7th of September, was the anniversary of this cover by Diary El Salvador, Bitcoin Day. And then they're going on about the Chivo wallet. We know that that's not going anymore. It got rid of it. But this was actually published on the 7th of September, 2021, I believe. Awesome. Yeah, awesome. That's all we've got for today. Good. Apart from 7th of September 2010, Got a post here from CSW saying another option is to reduce the number of free transactions allowed per block before transaction fees are required. Nodes only take so many kilobytes of free transactions per block before they start requiring at least 0.1 transaction fee. From Satoshi Nakamoto. Again, talking about fees. Always pay transaction fee. And again, you know, Blockstream would say to you that we need huge fees. But we don't. We need value, which is low fees and more utility on the network. But they don't want you to know that. Shh, is what they would say. Right, check this out. It is now the 7th of September. There is just 11 days to the end of the Kellenschweller countdown. So remember, press like, hit the subscribe button. You're not going to want to miss all the shenanigans that happen between now and then. It's going to be absolutely epic. So until then, be aware, take care, stay safe out there, and we'll see you in the next one.
The king still has one more move.